What's going on, everybody? My name's Angelo.
My name is Calvin.
We are the VisionTwins, and we lost a combined 300 pounds.
Now it is our life mission to show the entire world how to do
the same thing. In today's video, we're going to tell you guys the 3 reasons why you're overweight. And jumping right into it, number 1, you think your job is more important than your health. And this is one of the most common things that we hear nowadays when people say they don't have the time to work out, they don't have the time to focus on their health because their job is just so demanding. They don't have time to set aside 45 minutes to be the best version of themselves. And quite frankly, that has to be one of the worst excuses because your job will fire you in an instant if you broke your leg. If you can't show up and perform at work, they're not going to use you anymore. And so a lot of the times we want to put these excuses in front of our lives and in front of our health to say, hey, this is a valid reason why I can't do it. Oh, of course, a logical person would believe that your job is something that's so demanding and it makes sense. It's a valid reason why I can't exercise. No, it's not. If there's someone out there in this world that can do it, they will do it. And you're one of those people. You have the ability to lose the weight, but you have to stop crutching on your job being more important than your health, because they will get rid of you in an instant if your health begins to decline or you can't perform at work.
You know, it's interesting, Angelo. I was actually just speaking with somebody earlier who was a firefighter, right? And they had gone from 220 pounds last year, guys. I'm telling you, 220 pounds a year ago. And they gotten all the way up to 265 on the time that we got on the call earlier. And I was just astonished that somebody can gain so much weight in such a short amount of time because they put their job before their health. And I asked him, okay, say you lost 60 pounds in the next 3 months, right? Which you can do. If you're over 250 pounds, you can lose a substantial amount of weight in a very short amount of time. And I asked him, do you think that you would be doing the same job that you're doing now as a firefighter if you had lost 60 pounds in 3 months? So when you start losing weight, your mindset and what you do in your day-to-day life and your career path is going to alter just a little bit because the way that you're thinking is differently and the way that you do your daily activities is a lot different than how you do it at the current weight that the guy that I was talking to was currently at.
And so he was a firefighter, you were saying, and you believe that if he lost the weight that his mindset would change and that he would start doing more things possibly with his life outside of just focusing on his career as a firefighter. Maybe he'll go and pick up another thing that interests him in his life.
You'll never know what happens when you lose weight. You meet somebody at the gym, you spend more time in different places, you spend more time in the grocery store, the way that you're thinking is changing and the way that you spend your day-to-day activities changes and you're not just going to and from work exhausted to your house, eating, going to sleep, waking up to repeat the same cycle.
And also, even if he was to still be a firefighter, how much better of a firefighter would he be from 260 pounds to say 220 pounds or 200 pounds? You'd be able to go do more things at work, you'd be able to last longer in the field, and now you're not necessarily a liability out at work. Now you're an asset to the team, now you're an asset to people because you can perform better and you can do more things with your life. So keep that in mind that, yeah, your job is important, but it's not more important than your health.
And number 2, you're still using an excuse that was valid 2 years ago, or it stopped being valid 2 years ago. COVID ended a long time ago, guys. We realized ever since stopping doing our live stream workouts that we're back into the real life. We're not back in, COVID times where everybody's inside the house and everybody has to work out at the same time and everybody has to do live stream workouts. Like, no, people have way different lives, way other career paths, like we were just talking about, that require them being out and being in person. So the fact that you're gonna have to get out there and start being an actual person and start being an actual asset to society, the excuse that you have right now to be lazy and sit at home is no longer valid.
Absolutely. COVID time is over, so yeah, you could have gained weight during COVID and things could have been shut down, your gym could have been shut down. I know some people said that they were building a gym in their local area and it took 2 years to build, and so that's why they stopped working out. Or you typically add these random ideas that you think make sense, but once you start telling them to another person and you hear your own bullshit come back to you, you realize you're just lying to yourself. And so if you really want to make a change in your life, yeah, it's going to sting to hear this, but instead of lying to yourself and saying this excuse from so long ago is still valid when it's not, and you know it's not, take that as an opportunity to grow and go become the best version of yourself. And finally, number 3, instead of on Sunday, we're looking for someday. Someday I'm gonna lose 60 pounds. Someday God's gonna just bless me and I'm gonna have the ability to lose 100 pounds. Well, quite frankly, you guys, we are probably one of the most faithful people we know. And we both know that God is not losing a single pound for us. God will give us the ability to lose the weight, but God is not coming in and making me go to the gym every day, or making me work out, or gonna go run on the treadmill, go outside and do a HIIT workout. God is not preparing my food for me. That is your job, and that's our job as people. So instead of saying someday, like someday's gonna come around the corner and finally everything's gonna come and make sense for you, realize that's not gonna happen and you will be waiting forever. In fact, you've probably already been waiting forever, right? Waiting for something to change, waiting for life to happen for you. But if you really want to take control of your life and become the best version of yourself, you have to do exactly that. Take control of your life. Start doing things. Start applying yourself. Leave the results to God. Leave the outcomes to God. But you have to get out there and make some effort. And show God that you're worthy of becoming that version that you really want to be. The version that you have in your dreams. And just imagine for a second, inside of your mind, you're more confident. You're feeling more healthy. What does that version of that person do? Are they sitting around waiting for someday to come around to make a change? Or do they see a problem and they get it done right away? That's up to you. Think about that anytime you decide, oh, someday, or I'm going to go do this, someday it's going to happen for me. Instead of someday, make it on Sunday. Make it a day of the week. Make it so designated in your schedule that when it comes up, you can't pass it over. You have to go and do that. And we promise you, you're going to start seeing magnificent results within a week, you guys. You can lose 5 pounds in a week. And so if you've been struggling to lose 10 to 20 pounds, you have to realize it only takes 1 month to do that. 1 month, 31 days, 30 days to transform your life. You can't blame that on anybody else.
It doesn't take a long time to lose weight, guys. That's one thing that we noticed. We lost our first 20 pounds within 30 days. And imagine, you lost your first 20 pounds in 30 days. How would you feel? Especially being someone who's overweight or obese and been in the position, but understands that I need to make the change right now, and I can't wait any longer for my body to get any healthier. I can't wait any longer for anything around me to get better, but I have to change myself right now and watch the circumstances around me change. You see, God put us here to be the kings and the queens of what we do. So when it comes to your life and it comes to having that responsibility on being the person that is valued in their community and valued in their family and the example and the epitome of what it is to be a king in their family, if you're that person that is living it out day to day on their weight loss journey, showing people what it takes, you're going to be the king of your thing, and you're going to be the queen of your thing, and you will be the example for other people on how to change their life and understanding that it takes the moment right now to change and not waiting any longer.
You can decide today to lose weight, or right after this video, you can do something to make a change. And we believe in you. And we're here for you any time of the day. DM us on Instagram, comment down below. We'll be here for you. We want to see you guys lose weight, and our mission is to end obesity. And with that being said, don't wait, lose weight. We out.